Welcome back to another EWOD. My name is Kevin from Skills Language Academy here in Taiwan. Alright, got another EWOD for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about the past tense. Alright, the past tense. Very easy, very simple, and it's a great way to tell a story. So you definitely need to know how to use the past tense in the English language. Okay, first of all, when do we use the past tense? We're going to use it for completed actions. Completed actions in the past. Things you did already, things you did yesterday, things you did last year, last month, last week. Even things you did earlier today, also going to use the past tense, okay? And that's pretty much the only time we use the past tense is for completed actions in the past. Okay, next, how do you make the past tense? All right, most of the time, all you're going to do is, for your verbs, you're just going to add ed to the end of the verb, okay? So for play, you're just going to add ed to make it played. Cook, ed turns into cooked. And kick, ed turns into kicked, okay? So for example, I played basketball yesterday, okay? Yesterday, past tense, so we're going to use the ed version of play. All right, now comes the hard part. In English, we have a lot of irregular verbs, okay? So there's really no rules for these. Unfortunately, you just got to study and you got to remember which ones are irregular and which ones are regular. Okay, so the irregular verbs, they change spelling, and sometimes they change spelling a lot. All right, so for example, write is going to change to wrote. Go is a very popular one. This one changes a lot, changes to went. I went to school yesterday. I went to the beach last year. Okay, run changes a little bit, changes to ran. So once again, for these irregular verbs, you're just going to have to study them. Unfortunately, it's a very tedious process, but that's just the way it is. All right. Now, this is pretty much it for the past tense. Okay. Now, one problem a lot of students usually have is how to make questions in the past tense using the verb do. Okay. So the verb do in the past tense is going to change to did. Okay. Did you go to school yesterday? All right. Now this is where the problem comes in because the verb here is go, which isn't past tense, so a lot of students confuse it. Okay. But in English, at least with simple sentences like this, okay, once you change the first verb, you don't change the second verb. Okay. So change the first verb, don't change the second verb, and this first verb did makes the whole sentence past tense. It makes the whole sentence past tense, okay? All right, so in your answer here, did you go to school yesterday? Yes, I went to school yesterday. All right, you see how it changes here to a past tense? That's because we don't have a did anymore. We're not going to use the verb to do in the positive, so we don't need it. So we just say, yes, I went to school yesterday. This is your first verb, so we have to change it to the past tense. Now, you notice in the negative, we're going to say, no, I didn't go to school yesterday. See, now we bring back the go because we have the did here, or it's in the negative, so it's did not. We have the did here, and this did makes the whole sentence past tense. So we change the first verb, we don't change the second verb, and that's how you make the no answer in the past tense. So once again, we don't need it in the first sentence because we don't have the did, but we do need it in the second sentence because we do use did with a negative answer. All right, so that's pretty much it for today's EWOD. Now in the comments below, what I want you to do is go ahead, how about this? Let's make one question.